Sometimes I just flinch thinking Randy's going to attack us. Like... Oh, Randy, like... How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical, this is the King's Pit, and yeah, not too bad of a start. If I say it enough, you'll believe me. Anyway, what is the plan for today, party people? So, obviously, we sadly had a death last time out, but we replaced it with an outsider. I know, yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm not happy about it either. Someone that isn't blue-skinned that's part of our royal nation. It's fine, it's fine. They're a melee person, so knowing my historical nature with how I treat melee people, they're not going to last. Spoiler. We did get 2 cows. Only one's in the pen. We're just about building the pen now. But I feel like that's going to be a very good start to sort of set us off. As base goes, I don't think we can complain so far. We've got a kill box up. We've got some animals. We've got our grow zones. It's now just slowly going through the research and getting that W at the end of the day. Shall we get to it? Of course we shall. Right, let's get on speed 3 as we've done a little story time. Priority or massive priority is getting this animal pen up. Massive priority is getting this animal pen up. Because then we can start to set the... Go to animals, manage auto slaughter. Max, at the moment, can we just have 5 cows? Just trying to think. Just make sure we have 1 adult male. I just only want 1. And make sure we've got at least 3 females. Male or young male, just make sure we got 1. Same with the females. Royal tribute collector. I ain't got any gold to offer them. Now we're going to have to make sure we got gold. This is a bit embarrassing. Like, the royals have come to visit us and, you know, we've just buried someone and we've got, like, animals roaming around. It's not a great look for the colony, I'll be honest. It's a bit embarrassing. Like, Nemi is not going to be able to show his face anywhere ever again. Black is a little bit bored. If you're bored, my mate, get on crafting. Treat yourself. I will actually let you help out with crafting just for the time being. Another fox, jeez. Just because we need some more stone blocks ASAP. I'm just having a look around to see if there's any more sandstone blocks that are like... there are some close. Some slate. There is sandstone. Yeah, we're just going to ignore the royals like we've embarrassed ourselves. We're not happy about it as much as they are. They don't know why they're visiting and we don't know why they're here. Rhino and Nemi are getting it on. The king is planting his seeds. I mean, it is cringe, but sort of what, yeah. Like, I think we've been a bit too cringe with bedroom talk. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm being a bit... Should we just stop? Bruh. So research will get that back going in a little bit. I just want to make sure some sandstone blocks do get made. Research-wise... do need to get some cloth going. That's one thing we haven't. Noble apparel is going to be a big part of what we're doing. I feel like we need to get electricity going. Especially like if we can come into air conditioning. Electricity is going to be a big research, a big bit of time. So we do need to be a little bit careful. Devil Strand's a good shout, getting that up early, but we don't exactly have loads of room for it. Yeah, so it's basically like... Should we go carpet making? Let's have a look at the needs of the colony. Oh, not my fault, not my fault. Disgraceful funeral. Okay. I get... Colonists died. Disgraceful funeral. Soaking wet. My friend died. Okay, I get it. I've made some mistakes. You lost the morale. Yeah, okay. It's actually not that bad negatives outside the death to the colonists. This room is getting impacted a little bit where people aren't finding it beautiful. The cow pen is about to go up, which is going to be big news for Bessie. And the cow breeding program. don't start roofing it. This game loves a roof. Loves a roof. Easy peasy, good start. So what I like about this series so far, like I'm coming with a plan, we're achieving the plan very, very quickly. See, Randy at any point can throw a spanner in the works. This rice here, I really want to swap this out for... So actually what we could do is expand the rice field. Have a look at that in a minute. Monument, we're not in any state to be dealing with that. I would like to swap this rice out for cotton now. And then this corn, I'll expand a little bit. Heat wave. Right, make sure we're refueling these. We also then need to be cutting trees, orders, chop wood. I have to admit, one thing I have really enjoyed about Rimworld is, like, series to series, I've definitely improved. I'm not saying I'm good at the game, I'm still absolutely atrocious, but a death like that on another series, like early on, would have really been devastating. But this series, I feel like we're functioning very early on. You know, the big gap in what's going on at the moment is obviously Trout's workload is crazy. Now, obviously, I've seen some people in the comments say about Nemi not doing work and whatnot. I like to play Rimworld with a little storyline, so I'll lose a bit of efficiency on purpose just to have a bit of fun. Nemi's our king! Oh no, we got the flu. Oh no, put that on the back burner. Sev, the new person. This is going to be awkward. We can't, like, get into a habit of losing colonists. It looks like we're okay. We tended very, very quickly. Although, the glaring obvious issue of our kill box, or sorry, our stockpile, no more medicine. That's going to be a little bit awkward, I'm not going to lie. The party's finished. They had no more medicine. Hey, Bessie and Pete, Paul. What should we name the cows? Can we actually name the cows? So I can't name a cow. Say it ain't so. Hey, rename things. Should we... That's it. What should we name the cows? That's the big one. Although it more just shows how many of these I record in a row and I break all the merger. You know, people think, like, I record, like, daily, like... Yeah. It's gonna break the immersion. What should we name the cows? Should we name one Mole? That's probably a bit too soon to be making jokes like that, I'll be honest. What we can be doing in here, so we have got the simple helmet, the plate armor. Plate armor, is that better uranium? 78, 39. If we can get some plate armor as well, that would be absolutely great. Then that's probably the next priority, is getting some armor on Sev. So if we get into situations that Mole got himself into, not me, it was Mole. Mole was like, for king, for country, and just charged the ciphers down. We were all very proud. Definitely what happened. Let's make sure. I like the Seths joined, and it's just like, can you wear this? Nemi, it still feels a bit warm. Put it on. Like, shove the weapon in his hand. Gonna shove some armor on him. He hasn't even been here a week. Poor boy. Doesn't know what he's in for. Is he a boy? Oh, poor girl. Poor Sev. She chose to join us, I'd like to add. Yeah. Malnourished. My bad. The problem is we're going to get told off for killing the foxes. Red armor, I wouldn't mind killing all them elephants in all honesty. How long until the harvest? 95%. I'm just going to leave it. This rice should be harvested tomorrow. wildlife. No, the hare isn't too far away. We'll get the king doing something, I guess. I'll leave that. There we go. There the king's having a nice, you know, leisurely stroll. Look at him! He really is our king. What a great man. Look at him go. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. He's the king, so anything he does, you have to clap. He woke up in the morning, you have to clap. I'll take trout off of that now. I'll go... we do need some more wood in the colony. If I pull you three over here, just because you're not too likely to have a breakdown. You two take out that emu. You should stand a bit further away. Oh, I didn't actually do that much damage to it. Chasing Sev. Hopefully this goes really smooth. Just keep chasing Sev. Nemi and Black. Yeah, nice. Too shabby. But then obviously Nemi claims the kill as his own. So he is the king, he is the man. Oh no, but he doesn't haul apparently. Apparently no one does. Let's haul that back quick, quick, quick. I'll take you off there, I'll put you back on cook. Take Seth off cook. Okay, there we go. Food production, obviously we took trout off growing and stuff, so that was a bit silly of us. Right, the rabbits get in. Prioritise cooking. Let's make some meals out of the milk, which is handy. There should be some more meals, or will be. Go. Heatwave is over also, I mean, just as well. Damaged ship. Does give us goodwill. Problem is I don't know if we've actually got the force to help defend them, so we won't, because we've got our own problems at the moment. Need to get into electricity as soon as possible in our state. The wood is getting sparse. And it's not even coming in, let's be honest. I mean, Seth, how about that be your job as well, then? You can then help with plant cut. I know you don't love it, but at least then we can make sure we're getting wood into the colony. That's going to be a slow grind to get some wood. Like wood cutting in RuneScape or something, do you know what I mean? Like, let's give you the help you deserve. Work for the colony. Other than that, I suppose it doesn't help that all that rice got replaced by cotton. Corn plants at 62%. We'll be looking much better. I think probably midway through the next day we'll start research on electricity. Like Black's mining that. What is your mining level? Got to remember, everyone's on slow learner. Which is obviously going to be very impactful. Being able to learn. I mean, at least Seth, like, helps the bloodline be not too inbred. Oh, like, I don't know what we're doing here. Bruh. I don't know what we're doing, party people. Right, this rice is close to being harvested. Are we getting any more boosts for these foxes? Oh, we've got loads, alright. I'm gonna sterilise all the foxes. They're breeding like rabbits, funny enough. Sterilise them. I don't want any more foxes than this. God. Oh, God. 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 Just look away. Look at the tree. Oh, look at what a fantastic tree. Oh, look, you got your meditation zones. Just ignore the noises. Ignore the negative noises. The surgery is going fine. We're just enjoying a tree in the wind. You know, oh God, the noises keep happening. I can't ignore it. Accidents happen. The cows are okay. I did say that she was pregnant, right? Yeah. Cool. And they seem to be fairly happy. I say that, there's time to change that. God, our poor foxes. Uranium we got here, 153. How much do we actually need? 170 just for the plate armor. Okay, stop that for the time being. Because there's other things that need doing at the same time. Much as I don't mind that being prioritised. Seth, why are you still resting? Can we get up, please? I'm actually just wake you up 1,000 times. So we do actually need some wood. Funny enough. What I'll do is I'll prioritise trout with plant cutting first. Because if we're not getting wood in, then the stove isn't getting fueled and then we can't cook. I just have to be slightly careful with the amount that I back up. Few teething problems this episode. Can't always be the successful Sallys that we are though, do you know what I mean? I do it on purpose, party people, that's what it is. Really, I'm a pro. You know me by now. Now, I love the setup so far. Really enjoying it. Obviously, Randy will ruin it for me soon. Randy is a little bit of a party pooper. It's spending so much on kibble. Might have to make some more kibble for the cows as well. I'll probably move the foxes in with the cows at some point. They might as well start breeding as well. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed that the humans haven't started breeding already. Right, there we go. We're a bit more functional now. Just a bit. I give us the credit we deserve. Tantrum. Yeah. Yeah, we'll give you that one. Yeah, we will, before I forget, start electricity, because it's going to be a long research. So the quicker we start that, the better that's going to be for us in the long run. Because if we can start getting electric on, then it's going to save us using the amount of wood that we're using, make everything into the electric version of itself. So at the moment, we're having to fuel everything with wood, which... yeah. We're getting a bit soft on wood. Giggity. Sometimes I just flinch thinking Randy's going to attack us. Oh, Randy, like...
Mary, Mother of God.
It's not even on our map. A smoke spewer doesn't really do too much in the way, or... oh no, it's not too far away, I guess. 0.7 days, not great. We ride the cows into battle. Yeah, smoke spewer doesn't... impacts our crops though, doesn't it? Damn. This is gonna make... growth rate on the crops is gonna get impacted, so we do need to take this out sooner rather than later. Solar flare at the same time. It's fun for us. Wildlife on the map. Problem is we don't really have any cloth beds or anything like that either to take with us. So people would just be sitting on the floor. Rhino, hold, left shift. Sure. Oh, at your earliest convenience. Problem is we don't have any hill route if stuff goes bad. Elephant self-tamed is actually really good for us. Rat self-tamed is again really good for us, okay. That's eating all our corn. Can someone slaughter this quickly? Eats all our corn. Oh. Really want to lose all our corn. Lots of meat. Sure, Rhino can research if he's done everything. I feel really nervous about going. He'd struggle to deal with 4 ciphers. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we need plate armor to even like think about engaging with mechs. Let me just check that was mechs. Yeah, mech cluster. Okay, so priority is we're going to have to get that armor up. Because I think engaging the mechs without armor is just asking for a world of pain. We did get complex clothing done, correct? Currently we only have elephant leather, right? Thinking about killing the elephants to get their leather just to get us some like basic clothing up. There is 3 of them though. Transport pods crash. I'm not bringing you in. Rhino bringing silver down. Seth, can you get up? Just so Rhino can continue to try and convert you, please. I need to remember to do that. Problem is, I really want to start getting a throne room up, but it just doesn't seem like it's happening for us at the minute. Elephant leather is there. How much do we need for dusters? 80. I'm trying to make this... I want this elephant leather to go as far as possible. It's pants. 40. So... probably better to get dusters, because then at least they'll keep their tribal wear stuff on. We put pants on, then they're not going to have a top. So we'll go duster, clear all leathers. Elephant leather. Or rhino leather, that's fine. And we would like 5. Now, we don't have the materials for 5, but if we can get a couple, a good start. Yeah, food-wise isn't a problem, so we ain't got to rush, but obviously that's smoke spewer. The longer it's up for, the more problems that's going to cause us. A few goals. Oh, the cows are starving, apparently. Shrink the kibble zone just to there. Copy settings. Base settings. Up kibble production. And unpause. Poor cows. And it's a shame because it's sort of stopped our breeding program, so I'm a little bit more salty than what I'm leading on, but it is what it is. How much uranium have we got? So we got enough to get that started at some point. It's going to be the issue, quite that. Then the research isn't really getting done. Now we need another colonist. We're struggling a little bit. Do need another colonist. The hopes and dreams for this episode haven't been great, I'll be honest. Like up. So if I come in here, so we've got vegetarian fine meals. Can we also have carnivore fine meals as well, please? 20. Pause at 11 or something. Just because we do have some meat there. I'd rather it not go to waste where possible. Especially with like kibble. Are the cows getting kibble as well? Yeah. As much as the foxes are our holy animal, don't let the king hear me say this, but I don't want the cows to die. There's not enough hill root down there, sadly. I mean, they'll just have to deal with it, I'm going to be honest with them. Yeah, I'll sit the cows down, alright. Simple helmet is done. So Seth upgrades to that. The king tried to wear that, my bad. Right, then the plate armor is now getting... Oh, did I set it for steel? It's disappointing. Okay, here's what it is. That's fine. I mean, Seth's the one wearing it, not me, so... Sucks to be him. Oh, we're a funny old colony. Yeah, then I want to get all the foxes sterilised. Otherwise, we're going to have 50 foxes that are going to eat us out of house and home. More so than already, like than they already are. We probably just let them roam a bit more. Hungry pen animals. So there is food for them. There they go, they're getting fed kibble and a fine meal. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Okay, so we got meals, so that's a start, because meals will hang about a lot longer than their raw products, so that is handy. Starting to get back onto the research. Should not have to tell you, party people, is very, very tasty. Our wood is going to get low. We need to make sure we just keep that up. Oh, there's a rhino on its own over there. We haven't got anyone on Taylor, have we? We're going to have to take trout off crafting. Just not going to happen. Any chance the king starts a hobby as a tailor? Oh god, him just sitting around. It's painful, but... Corn. Do we just deal with that smoke spewer? Tricky one. It's the sort of situation I wouldn't actually mind if it was just one centipede, but it's going to be like a centipede, a pikeman and a cipher takes us out. That's my concern. That on its own takes us out. We saw the devastation that 4 things... Obviously it didn't help that I didn't notice the 3rd thing coming. That was a big misplay by my part. We've got a manhunter pack. Very close to the colony. Just need to make sure this zone is right. Oh, the problem is we can't really get to the cows. It's an oversight. Yeah, we need to make this like a little back passage. Giggity. Seth, come shut this door. Rhino, come shut this door just in case. Yep. Quiet bison. Could actually do that. Now we won't. And the wolves. Or the huskies. Luckily we can continue with our work. We're not gonna be in too much trouble because the cows do have a little bit of kibble. Which just helps. Yeah, I really wanted to like expand the base a little bit this episode, but I suppose... No, look, why are the foxes eating that? Because there's zone. Don't need the foxes eating meals. Go, my bad. In the kibble, I don't need to see a fox sitting down with a fine meal watching TV. Something I don't need in my life. Right, the colony moves on. Obviously the manhunter pack is a little bit awkward, stalls us just that little bit, but could be a lot worse. Like if this is what Randy's chucking at us, I think we're looking pretty golden. Far too cocky. Especially since we have no medicine. Trout, what is your... We have the grow now to have actually... Your root. Where are we going to grow it? Grow it there, I guess. Doesn't need to be sexy. As long as we're growing it. There we go. Heal root is back on the menu, boys! Yeah, we have to say it's good to see that. At least we can actually treat ourselves to medicine when it comes to injuries.
3 words for you. Treat yourself.
I do want to fill a lot more of this out, and I can see there's a gap there, so this could open up. Which could be good or bad, however you look at it. Yeah, I'm happy with the progress. Obviously, I know we've stalled a little bit. All in all, I think the setup's okay. Do you know what I mean? A bit bigger of a base for a bigger grow field wouldn't go amiss. Like, mad priority, do you know what I mean? It's a case of... Problem is I really want to do the throne room. We're just getting like stalled out on stuff, and I don't want to prioritise the throne room for Nemi too much. I know Nemi's like doesn't like that when we bring that up in the team meetings. He wants the throne now. And rightfully so, do you know what I mean? And then there's the giant smoke cloud that we do have to deal with. We've got some problems. I'm not really sure how to solve them. But the growth rate on the plants is just not good, and that could kill us if we're not careful. Saying that, how far is this plate armor off? Ages away. I think once that gets done, I feel like Randy's pushed our hand where we have to go deal with this giant smoke cloud. Because what we don't want is another event where it's like another mech cluster somewhere and we've got all these like built up we have to deal with, which I've had on multiple like series. So we do have to be careful. Obviously the manhunter pack has stalled us a little bit here. What's everyone's problem? Go have a meal then. Go consume a meal. Like, you're starving to death. There's a meal there. Moaning at me. Absolutely not. Get out of here. Scoundrels. Setting me up to fail, they are, party people. Setting me up to fail. We're not the colony of failures, last time I checked. This is King's Pit. Which the living standards literally are like we're in a pit, so pretty accurate. Can I actually get in here? Must be able. Now, one of the huskies is sleeping, so hopefully they're not going to be here for too much longer. I mean, it's cool if we get attacked by some humans now. It blocks them off quite nicely, although the humans will come and attack up here. Just that's how my luck is on Rimworld. I mean, normally it's my luck with infestations and clusters. Like, lately, it just seems like the game just loves to throw a cluster at me. Trout, you're saying you're bored? No, come on. Yes.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
And our colonists in the wrong settings, that's why they weren't eating the food. Oh.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
5, that's the only little mistakes that we're going to make, so... Why have you done that?
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
Oh, I put him in Area 1. Seth has to fight his way out of this. You two might be able to, like, cheekily come down here and help. But Area 1 instead of height. Under attack. So I was saying, if that's the only mistake I make. No, we're due some more. We're due some more. Just get in. Seth is a traitor. Traitor to the king. It's not me. He's a traitor to the king. Oh, do you know what? There's nothing worse than making mistakes like that when everyone's watching and have recorded.
Everything is garbage.
Oh, damn. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. It could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. The only disappointing thing is we don't really have hill route. So if an infestation, you can tell what I'm thinking about. If an infection happens, we are in a little bit... Well, I mean, is someone dead? Simple as that, sadly, if we get an infestate. Oh my god!
Are you serious?
If we get an infection. Because I have so many infestations on the channel, like my brain just shoots to that. 188 work required on this armor. Nearly good to go. I think once that armor goes up, we're just going to risk it for a biscuit. Because the smoke clouds on its own isn't impactful enough, but obviously on these 500% difficulty, on this added challenge, if Randy stacks this up with something, we're in big trouble. So we have to be very, very careful. Which I find the fun of this. I find the fun of the 500% difficulty as I'm getting the game, as I'm understanding the game, as I'm learning, as I'm getting better. I'm checking the stats and everything. I'm trying to do as much as we can. And I feel like our setup at the moment is pretty decent. Pretty decent. Obviously, the glaring issue is the gaping wound if something breaches up here. I mean, that's a problem for future Tazastical, right? Like, current Tazasticals living the dream. Right, then go to wildlife. They're all gone. Nice. Yeah, because I think what the plan will be will be... So pause for a moment. We'll expand that stockpile. We'll have that as the workshop. We'll crisscross applesauce that with a freezer kitchen, I think. And then what we'll do is then that can be the garrison. I'm thinking. So I like, these big rooms are great. And eventually the throne room, well, I mean, eventually this wall is going to have to, like... We'll probably keep this inner wall just for, like, defensive purposes. But then an outer wall that can cover our, like, growing... Like another growing zone. If we can get more cows, then cows are going to be able to offset a lot of our food needs. Just 2 cows on their own aren't really going to cut the mustard. But not a bad start, not a bad start. Oh, we're enjoying this difficulty. We're enjoying this game. As the autosave ruins my outro. Absolutely, how dare you, game. It's that time, party people. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.